Minister of Regional Development, Engineer Abubakar Momo, FNSC, paid a heartfelt condolence visit to the family of late Chief Edwin Clark, a towering figure in Nigeria's political history, a pan-nationalist and an unwavering leader of the Niger Delta and the Ijaw Nation. Since the news of his passing, Chief Clark's Abuja residence has become a hub of tributes, with over 1,000 visitors trooping in to honor his legacy. Among them was former President Dr. Goodluck Jonathan, who also arrived to pay his last respects. In his remarks, Abubakar Momo extolled the virtues of the elder statesman, recalling how he grew up knowing Chief Clark as a fearless advocate for justice, fairness, and the common man. He fondly remembered visiting Chief Clark just 2 weeks ago, noticing signs of age, but still encountering the same unwavering spirit, confidence, and calm. Even as his strength waned, his voice remained strong. He kept reminding me of one thing: his love for Nigeria, the minister recounted. The national chairman of the Pan-Niger Delta Forum, PANDEF, Ambassador Dr. Godnews Igali, OON, also reflected on Chief Clark's final moments, stating that his body system simply shut down, but he never suffered pain. His last words were simple yet profound: "I love Nigeria. I love Nigeria." Born in 1927, Chief Edwin Kagbodo Clark dedicated his life to Nigerians' unity, resource control advocacy, and the rights of the Niger Delta people. He served as the Commissioner of Education and later as Federal Commissioner for Finance in the defunct Mid-Western region, laying the groundwork for reforms that shaped modern governance. A firm believer in equity and good governance, Chief Clark's voice resonated across generations, fearlessly holding leaders accountable and championing policies for a better Nigeria. He was the leader of PANDEF, a critical voice for the Niger Delta's development and a mentor to many in the political landscape. Former President Dr. Goodluck Jonathan summed it up best when he described his passing as a great loss, not just to the Ijaw Nation, but to Nigeria as a whole. As Nigeria mourns, one thing remains certain: Chief Edwin Clark's legacy will endure. His words, his advocacy, and his love for Nigeria will continue to inspire generations to come.
Like I said before, Ike Clark is one person that, whether you like him or not, you appreciate the role and what he's been doing for the people of Niger Delta and by extension the entire country. He's a man that when he sneezes, the entire country will feel the impact. We are going to miss him because there are so many areas that he was very useful, not only for us in the Niger Delta, but the entire country. Like you said, it's also going to be very difficult to have a replacement of Ike Clark. Just like I said before, he was more or less like my unofficial advisor, because from time to time, I was always here to tap from his wealth of experience. But each time I left here, I will always have one tea to take home. And moreover, he was a man that, even at his age, his voice was even sharper than those of us who are very young. Like the last time I came here, just about, I think towards the end of January, that was the time, by the time I went back home, I told my wife, I said, "Oh, Pa is now getting away," because in all the previous time, he will always be seated and will chat for a long time before leaving. But on this very particular occasion, he was on the bed. But even while on the bed, the voice was even louder than myself. So I said, well, it's God that made it. We thank God for the ways and manner that he passed on in a very peaceful manner.